Hey guys, welcome back to Delroy Adventures TV. Today I'm in the kitchen and today we're gonna do some turmeric chicken. And we're gonna do something else to go with the turmeric chicken. We're gonna do some carrot dumpling because when I thought of doing the turmeric chicken, I'm like, what are you gonna eat with it? I'm not such a great fan of rice, nor dumpling, nor flour, but I said, you know what? Let's try some carrot dumpling so we can kind of keep down some of the carbs. So we're gonna do some carrot dumpling. I like to cook my food with a lot of color in there. When you do your food with a lot of color, it means that you're doing it with love. So just stay tuned, watch what's going on, and I will show you the next process. Man, this is it. Wow. This is it. Wow. Turn him down. Turn him down. Okay guys, now here are my chicken already cleaned up and ready for cutting up. This is some bone-in thigh, and I mostly cook bone-in thigh because my daughter don't like too much bone in her chicken, and it's just a one straight bone in the thigh. So when you cut it in half or so, you only have two pieces of bone and it's easily separated from the meat. So that's why I decided to use bone-in thigh. And it's ready to go. I'm gonna cut it up. Once I cut it up, get it prepped for the seasoning, then we're gonna season it up and we're gonna let it sit for at least 2 hours. And once that 2 hours window comes, then we're going to start the cooking process. So watch the process. Okay guys, so as you can see, my grater, it's already yellow, and that's from the turmeric, so you can see it's not my first time doing this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start gratering my turmeric to put on the chicken. Okay, and you may want to use gloves when you're doing this if you decide to do it, because this here has a deep base to it, and once this get on your hand, you might not be able to get it off until maybe 2-3 days. So you don't want this get on your hand. So you want to wear gloves, and when you come down to the little bump like I have here, you put that away. You don't want to rub the plastic on the grater. You're going to get in your ingredients. You don't want that in your meat. All right, so this is the process. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So that turmeric coming out of the back of the grater there. Yeah, so this is the first step of that chicken. So just stay tuned and we'll show you how it goes. All right, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm finished grating my turmeric. Here's my turmeric, and I have it in this cup, so I won't overdo it. I don't want to put too much because I don't want the flavor of the turmeric to override the rest of ingredients that's gonna bring out my flavor. As you can see, my gloves, see how good that is? All that would be on your finger. It's gonna take a long time before it gets off your finger. So yeah, but I use turmeric because back in the days, that's all we had. Didn't know anything about curry. So our parents used to use this to cook with, and let me tell you something, this is the authentic flavor. It's got a lot of flavor. And the thing is, we didn't know about curry, and my parents used to plant this a lot. And every time we were making chicken, curry chicken, or even curry goat, they used to send us to go get some turmeric. We got it, come on, grate it, just like this, put it in our food. And what has so much flavor? Nothing else. This has a flavor out of the world. So okay, if you want, you can go ahead and try it out and let me know. But today, I'm gonna use this with my chicken, all right? Okay, so as you can see, I have all my ingredients that I'm going to put in right now. I'm gonna use all this to season up the chicken. I'm gonna drop my thyme in there. I'm gonna rub it in so it could all incorporate and make the, kicks up the flavor of the chicken. So this is my thyme, and here's my turmeric. I'm gonna, as you can see, the amount that I use. That's just like putting curry on. And like I said here, I have 1 tablespoon of seasoning, all-purpose, and then I have 1.5 teaspoon of Maggi jerk seasoning, and I have a dash of crushed red pepper. I have 1.5 teaspoon of paprika, a dash of black pepper, and then I am gonna put a pinch of salt on there. And so let me sprinkle this on here. I'm gonna baste that in. I'm getting ready to cut up my onions. Okay guys, so what I didn't tell you earlier, that I have some pimento seeds here. And as you can see, I have a few seeds of pimento. I'm not putting a lot of pimento on it because you don't want the food to get too spicy. So I'm just, for this amount of chicken, you just need a little pinch of pimento grain and sprinkle it all over it. And all this is just natural spice for the chicken. Here I have my onions cut up, my garlic all minced up, and my Scotch bonnet pepper cut up. Again, I don't want it to get too spicy, so I use a half of Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm gonna put them in now. Alright, set this to the side so I can show you how to baste it like that. And if you finish basting your chicken, mixing it all in, and you think you need more turmeric, you can always add more. But this here, it has a deep base, and you probably won't see it right then. You just have to mix it in and let it sit. And once it sit, then you'll see how yellow it gets. You want it yellower than that, or you want to stick with what you have, and it's all up to you. But again, you don't want to use too much of this turmeric because it has high taste, and if you put too much, then it'll overdo the rest of the ingredients. And all you're tasting is turmeric and not the natural taste out of the chicken. So that's just some info for you, all right? So now we got it nice and yellow, as you can see it. It's nice and yellow, like curry chicken, like we put curry on it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna set it aside for at least 2 hours. Now, if you're running late, you can probably do an hour and a half, but I'm gonna set this aside for 2 hours, and after that, in the meantime, while I wait for this, I'm gonna grate my carrot and get it ready for the flour. So stay tuned for that process. Okay guys, so now I'm getting ready to grate my carrot for my flour. So start the grating process for my carrot. When I get done, I'm gonna wring the juice, get the juice out of it, and then use the juice for something. I may make some carrot juice with it, and use the trash to mix my flour. Because I don't want to use the entire thing because it may get too sweet in my flour. I don't want it too sweet, so. So today guys, we're trying to cook up a storm today. Cooking up a storm, what does that mean? We're cooking multiple pots today. We're doing carrot dumpling. We're doing turmeric chicken. All those are just natural stuff. And those are healthy stuff as well. So just keep it locked, stay tuned, don't go nowhere. Watch the process, okay? So now I have my carrots all grated. And I put a little bit of water on there just so I can get it to, ring properly or juice properly. And I'm gonna juice it over in this bowl here. So what I do, I get my strainer bag. This bag here is designed to strain stuff, and there is no trash gonna be coming through because this year, I used this before, and ever since I used it the first time, it got me locked. So I'm going to pour out my carrot in there. Hopefully I won't waste it. Like so. And people, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I really appreciate the wonderful response I'm getting from you guys. I really appreciate that, and thank you guys for all the good support that you guys have been giving. It's encouraging and I'm loving it. So what I do, I pull this bag like this, and then I kind of like ring it, give it some turn, or just squeeze it like this. As you can see, all the juice falling out. I get all the juice, zero trash. Yes. So anything you have. I bought these bags from Amazon and don't remember what they call, but I know it's like a strainer. And takes all the juice out and no trash. Okay? So see what I got out of it? Even though I add a little bit of water now, let me show you what my trash looks like. See that, guys? Yeah, so this now I'm going to mix this with the flour. And that's what I'm going to use in my flour. See that right there? So I'm going to mix my flour with this. Not going to do too much, but that's what it looks like, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm going to cut up my natural seasoning, like my bell peppers, my onion, and as you can see I cut up my carrots already. So I'm just doing this. So like I said earlier, once we get started, it'll be a smooth sail. I think my knife needs to be sharpened a little bit more. There we go. seasoning look like. I already put some thyme on my chicken, and I put a half of onion on my chicken already. So this is what I'm going to put on it when my chicken is halfway done. So all this can soak in and make gravy. Alright, so hang in there. Okay guys, now it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Now we're getting ready to put on our chicken, okay? So here, I'm gonna cut my stove on, put it on medium for now. And then I am going to put a little bit of olive oil into the pot. As you guys know, I don't use regular oil. I use either coconut oil or olive oil. And I think this should be enough. I'm mostly interested in making gravy, not oil, not grease. So I think this is enough oil for now. So once the oil get hot, I'm going to put in my chicken. So hang in there with me and I'll show you the process. Okay guys, so now my oil is hot and ready. What I'm going to do is burn like a tablespoon of that turmeric into my oil, just like you do in curry. All right, so let's get the turmeric in there. So the oil could get yellow. You can see it turned yellow, and now we're getting ready to put in our chicken. So now here's my chicken. Look at it, nice and yellow. Wow. See what I'm telling you? We don't need no curry. All right, so let me go ahead and get my chicken in the pot. Everything like so. All right, so like that. What I'm going to do now is keep him kind of like between maybe on 4, because I don't want to turn the stove too high and my chicken start burning. I want to start to make some moisture. So I'll probably put it on 3 or 4 and keep the stove on that temperature. Cover my pot, no water, because if you put water in there, that's going to dilute the taste of the chicken. So now we're just going to cover it and let it stay low and make water, and that's going to be the gravy. All right, so hang in there and we'll show you how it goes.
Okay guys, so now we're going to make the carrot dumpling, and first I'm going to put the all-purpose flour in right now. I'm not going to put too much. Okay, so now we have a half a teaspoon of salt right here, and we're gonna pour it in with that. And we're going to mix it in. Okay, so now we are finished with mixing the carrot dumpling, and as you can see, this is what it looks like. You can see all of the carrots all mixed up in there, making it kind of orange. But now we're going to make it into dumpling.
Okay guys, let's show you the continuing process of our food. This is the pot for the dumpling. We cannot put the flour in there until when it starts boiling. So once it comes to a boiling point, we're gonna add our dumpling in there. Okay, here's what my chicken looks like so far. It looks just like curry chicken, probably even a little more deeper base yellow to it. But you see, I didn't add any water in there, and see how much moisture that created. That's why I'm saying I didn't want to put no water in there. So at this point, we're gonna add in our natural seasoning. So let me get this pepper. We're not gonna open it, as you guys know. You can't open it, otherwise it'll get too spicy. So I drop it in the middle so it can transfer the flavor throughout the pot. Now, let me put all this in there now, and all this is for gravy. And I don't rush cook my food when I'm cooking. I cook my food with a timely manner. All right, so here we have our natural seasoning in the pot, and I am going to also maybe add some green onions in there. I have some green onions here, but let me add my butter first. I gotta put maybe a teaspoon or tablespoon and a half of butter in there, flavor wise. I didn't have to do that, but I'm gonna put it in there for flavor. So that's what it looks like. It'll get melted and it'll go to the bottom. So we don't have to sink the butter anywhere. It'll get melted and it'll transfer throughout the pot. So let me get my green onions. I'm gonna put it in there. Once I put my green onions, I'm gonna cover it and let it continue to cook, and I will show you the continuous process. Okay guys, now our pot is at a boiling point, and see, it's about to start bubbling. And we're going to make a dumpling now. And we're going to add them in the pot. And once we add them in the pot, we're on our way. Okay guys, now we're gonna check on our turmeric chicken to show you what it looks like. Alright, oh, look at that. Wow, this smell is awesome. Wow, you see that? See how much moisture that created? I didn't put any water on it. Yeah, this is, look at it. It has a deeper base than curry. Look at it, wow. And this here has the classic look. Its smell is overwhelming in this kitchen. And I'm going to say turmeric chicken because I am going to say turmeric chicken because I did not put any curry in there, so I have to call it turmeric chicken. And look at it, it's getting soft. Let me turn down. All right, so that's what it looks like. It looks like it's almost ready to eat, don't it? Oh yeah, it looks really good. Look at my moisture. Wow, that's all gravy there. Just need to come down a little bit more. Once my chicken is cooked, we're done. All right, so just stay tuned and watch the process. Okay guys, my chicken is done. Right here, it's in the final phase of just, cutting off. So here's what it looks like, check it out. As you can see, all that gravy in the pot. And just to let you know, when you're cooking curry chicken, you can't keep stirring it with the spoon, because I have the spoon here that I use, but I don't stir it. What I do, I shake it. Just shake it, rattle it, so the gravy can mix in. And that's how, you make gravy without messing up the chicken. Now check out the chicken, let me see. Wow. This chicken is melting, see that? And they're all in full pieces because I didn't keep stirring it. I just shake it, and so they stay together, right? So that's what it looks like. My chicken is done. It's finished here, so I'm gonna turn it off right now. And once I cut it off, and my dumpling is also done, I'm gonna show you what's going on with that. Let me turn this off and cover this. Here is my carrot dumpling. And just to let you know, I found a couple pieces of pumpkin earlier, and I drop it in the pot so I can have pumpkin with my dumpling. So that's what it looks like, and it is done as well. Look, the pumpkin is nice and soft. So that is it. This all done. So stay tuned for what am I trying to say? The tasting process. Okay, guys, food is already done, and dinner is ready here. So I am going to bless the food, and we're gonna eat. Father, as I come before your presence this moment, I thank you, Lord God, for this blessed moment. I thank you for a day like this. Mighty God, I thank you for this meal, and I ask, Father, that you will bless and sanctify this meal, that as we eat, it will digest and be a nourishment unto our body. Father God, I thank you for your provision, and I ask that you will continue to provide food on our table. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, so here is my plate. That's carrot dumpling, curry chicken, and pumpkin.
And then in my plate, I have basmati rice and peas, and then I have the
carrot dumpling,
and then I have a piece of pumpkin, and then I have the turmeric chicken.
There you go. And I said earlier curry chicken. Where did I get curry chicken from? I'm going to make a correction to that. This is turmeric chicken. We don't make curry chicken around here. Don't hold me to that, but this here is turmeric chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. I'm going to try my carrot dumpling first.
Are you going to try that first?
Yeah, I'm going to try my carrot dumpling first because I already know what the pumpkin tastes like, but I'm excited to, I'm eager to see what the carrot dumpling tastes like. Oh yeah, and I got my gravy in my plate with my turmeric chicken.
That's really good.
And it's not too spicy. It tastes really good. And the chicken is very soft.
That's really good.
It has that upgrade taste of curry chicken. And like I was telling you earlier, this is natural. It is not like artificial. So you get the real turmeric taste out of this chicken.
Let me taste some of the pumpkin. This pumpkin is sweet.
Yeah. Most pumpkin always give a sweet taste. But this carrot dumpling tastes real good. I could do this carrot dumpling and this chicken, this turmeric chicken every day. And it's good that we can sit here at the table and eat, because a lot of people Don't sit at the table and eat. This is cherishable moment. I love it. I didn't taste my carrot juice yet, but
You should try
it's
it.
my carrot juice. Man, I want to continue. I want to continue. This tastes so good. Wow. I'm gonna go back and get some more. I'm finishing this up. Wow. Guys, I'm not gonna tell you all what I put in there. I'm not gonna tell you guys all what I put in there. If you wanna know? Then send me some comment and let me know if you guys would like to see how I made this from scratch. Yeah, but this is out of the world, trust me.
The flavor is just right.
Oh yeah. Not too much turmeric, not too much of anything.
It's just like a little mix of everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of like a mukbang.
Hmm?
It's kind of like a mukbang for the people that are watching.
Mm. That carrot dumpling. Mm.
You ate off yours quick.
Oh yeah. It reminds me of cassava dumpling.
We
That's-
should make that for a video.
That's what I need to make next. The cassava dumpling.
I'm eating slow because I want it to last forever.
Oh wow. I wish you could. But when we was a kid, and we get our food, and our parents share our dinner, then we want to eat it up quick because we don't want to, because there was a lot of us, and we don't want one to get done before the other and then come beg us for our food. So we hurry up and get done. So look, it's better me beg you for your food than for you come begging me. So we would all hurry up and get it done fast. This is delicious.
And this dumpling isn't just like a regular dumpling. It's just like it has like a little more flavor to it.
Oh yeah, because of the carrot.
The carrot makes it taste more flavorful.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give thanks and praise unto the Lord. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not full, but I'm satisfied. I'm going to get some more carrot juice. This is awesome. Excuse me. Wow, I feel like I can drink this whole thing today, man. Wow.
Cheers, Dad. Yeah.
All right.
I just have regular water because I'm used to drinking water every day, so that's what I regularly drink instead of juice.
Yeah, this is, oh, wow. I haven't drank any of this in maybe years, probably 5-6 years I haven't drank any carrot juice. And now, I got to taste some of this, and boy, I want to drink the whole thing. Guys, I remember my youthful days when I used to be, back home, and we used to be in the kitchen or outside. Our parents cook. But my mom, because my dad, he wasn't the cook. Only time my dad cook is on Saturdays when my mom gone to the market, and every now and then on a Saturday evening, he'll prepare a meal. And, before mama come home, and sometimes he just cook the food and wait for mama to bring fish on Saturday evening. But, on Sundays or other days, my mom usually cook, and this just took me right back. This carrot juice, this turmeric chicken, I feel like I'm a kid again. I feel like I'm a kid. But mama, God bless you. You're not here, you're in Jamaica, you're not here in this state, but let me tell you something. I have endless love for you, and I remember those days, and thank you for all that teaching, and thank you for raising us up to be responsible and know to do, a lot of things and to be able to manage, okay? So, thanks again, mama. Love ya. And thank you for helping me preparing this food. Maybe because you helped, that's why it tastes good. Yeah. But guys, please don't forget to like the video, watch the video, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, and remember, guys, to please subscribe to my channel, Delray Adventures TV. If you are a viewer and you didn't subscribe as yet, please go ahead and help me out by doing so. If you're a return viewer, please watch the video. Like I said, share with others, tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming along with us on this video. God bless you, and we'll catch you in another video. Have a blessed day.